All in my key profession on the key possession. I'm OD aggressive when I run the rock. See me flexing in the winning section. If they press, I'm bombing on them off the top. Slump a hater, leave them in the field, or I'm in the kitchen whipping up a dot. Took it from the bottom to the top. Certified Madden money shot. Toss a bullet, hit you in the chest and send a burner across your face from out the slot. Please don't test them, I bring heat and brush it. Have my hitter brush you, move you out the spot. Slump a hater, leave them in the field, or I'm in the kitchen whipping up a dot. Took it from the bottom to the top. Certified Madden money shot.
If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable coins for your college football 25 team, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below.
The champ is here!
Welcome back, Money Team. This is Mad Money Shots, snipping up the college cheese as always. In today's video, we are once again using my North Texas Mean Green football team, and that's because this team has probably the best offensive and defensive playbook in the entire game. And I'm going to show you guys a brand new defense out of this playbook that I think is possibly the new meta, as it's completely shut down against run or pass. But before I do, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. The defense I'm going to show you guys today is out of my 326 defensive ebook. So if you guys need more help or more money plays, you can download any of my ebooks instantly simply by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. I started this game out on offense, and the reason I started using this team was the gun bunch open quads offense that I put out in a video last week. But this particular playbook also has the empty quads, which is a really good formation, and the formation I'm going to be using today, which is the gun empty base. The empty base is a pretty common formation, but the play the 986 switch is only found in two different playbooks, this and the USC Trojans. And it's also one of the most broken plays in the entire game, which I recently broke down on my Patreon and my Join Now community tab. So if you guys want to see more from this offense, you can check that out there. But I do plan on putting out a gameplay either this week or next week focusing on this offense. But I'm going to give you guys a little preview right now, as this RB route here gets open against just about every defense in the game with the exception of cover 3 and cover 4. So I'm always looking for it. On the first play, he's sending a man-zero blitz, so I don't really have a lot of time to get the throw off. As he forces me into a quick 3rd and 10, I just turn it into a zig route instead, as zig routes are going to be natural man beaters, but we still don't get the first down. So on 4th and 3, I decide to go to my double drags concept. I give myself that zig route once again, but I also have these drags coming over the middle, so we get the first down. Once I get the first down, since he's only running man-zero blitzes, I switch over to my shock H option plays. All I have to do is custom stem this slot fade route up to about 10 yards before it breaks, and it's typically a one-play touchdown, but the pressure's still getting in too fast. But that forces him out of that cover 0 as he switches to a cover 6 on the next play. And I'm running for my life, still expecting the cover 0 as we get a bad throw. But he would have been gone. So we go right back to that play, see the exact same defense, only this time we get in bounds just enough.
That was a close one.
And after that, he goes right back to the man-zero blitz, and I go right back to the zig route to punch it in for the score.
Fuck you!
The defense I'm going to be using today is the 3-3-5 stack, which is a defense I've been sitting on pretty much since the game came out. And the plays I'm going to use is going to be the Will Sam 3s. You can really use any number of matching defenses from this formation. So if you're in a cooldown league and you can't use the same play over and over, you can also use the Mike Will 3, the cover 3 match. It doesn't really matter, as they're all going to be used pretty much the exact same way. Now, this defense has a lot of flexibility, as I can leave the 3-3 stack alone the way that it is, and that's going to be best against certain formations, which I'll show later in the video. But since my opponent's under center, meaning he can run in either direction, he's also in a 2 tight end set setting the edge, it's going to be best to try to maintain outside leverage, and I can do that best by spreading my linebackers by hitting the D-pad to the right and up. On the first play though, he hikes the ball while I'm still making adjustments, but I still cover it up with a nice user tackle that only gave up 4 yards. He comes out in a shotgun look on the next play, and if I expect him to run on this particular look, I'm just going to leave the alignment alone, as it looks like I have gaps inside, but these linebackers are going to shoot down and take away any inside run lanes to make it very hard to run. But both of these linebackers can really do anything I want them to do, so on the next play I put one of them into a QB contain since my opponent's using a very fast quarterback, and he runs right at the QB contain, ultimately getting the first down. As I typically only leave them blitzing if I know my opponent is going to run, and even though he's only run up to this point, I'd much rather put one in a QB contain for the quarterback who I know is mobile, and put the other one into a hard flat on the side that has the most receivers, as I ultimately feel like the alignment of this defense will stop any inside runs by itself. And on the next play, he tries to run inside and gets very little. On the next play, he comes out under center once again, but he's having some sort of connection issues to the point where I can't even set up my defense. So on the next play, he gets a very easy pass before I can make any adjustments. But now that he's back under center in the single back, we're going to make a new adjustment. We're going to go back to spreading our linebackers because we want to make sure that we have outside containment, but we're also going to use somebody different, as the biggest weakness to this look is going to be running up the middle. So I'm going to move this linebacker over so that I can bring the safety down to the box and use the safety, as we now have 9 guys in the box, making it almost impossible to run against. As he tries to run up the middle, he gets nowhere for a loss of 3 yards. On second and long, I could either send 5 from this look here, from them spread out, or what I like to do, use one of the blitzers so I don't mess up the matching principles and allow 4 guys to rush. And this is because you get a better pass rush when you have 4 guys rushing compared to 3, but this will also allow me to free roam in coverage, basically cutting off any route that I see get open. On third and long, though, we go back to what's a little bit of a prevent defense, as we put one of our edge rushers into a QB spy just so the quarterback can't break the pocket, and we're going to use this other one, sending only 3. And you can see the difference in pass rush as he calmly completes a check down over the middle. And you know what they say about prevent defenses? They prevent you from winning the game, as he goes for it on 4th and 12 and picks it up with the exact same route.
God damn it!
Another look that you can do with this particular defense when your opponent is under center like this is just spread the defensive line, which is D-pad to the left and up. And you see how we basically have outside containment with the seam flats, but this time we have much more guys blitzing. So on the next play, when he rolls out, we almost get the sack. On second and long, he goes back to that split backfield look, and we go with that Mabel concept to the wide side once again. And even though he tried to hit a screen play, you can see how nothing was open. On third and long, he goes empty backfield, and even though he hasn't run with the quarterback this entire game, we're still going to play with the QB spy just in case he leaves the pocket, and we're also going to go with a 4-man rush. So he can't just sit back and pick my defense apart. On the next play, though, since I'm in a matching coverage, I know that the deep zone is going to take the outside receiver, the seam flat's going to take the receiver next to him, and that means that I have to cover this slot receiver here in the middle. Oops. And I completely blow the coverage, but at least the seam flat comes down to make a tackle short of the first down. And he hurries me up to go for it on 4th and 1. And I know that he's got to at least throw short. So even though I have a lot of time to make adjustments, I at least get to press my DBs, as that's enough.
How about new?
And we get the stop to take over on 4th down. When I get back on offense, he's still running a lot of man-zero blitzes, so I'm still hitting zig routes before I see that he's in a cover 6 once again. And I thought that the reason this guy was throwing bad balls is because I was throwing on the run. So I make sure to set my feet in the pocket this time. And he still throws the ball out of bounds. So now I'm thinking this guy might just suck, but the real reason I chose this team is because he's mobile. So I run the ball on the next play before making a bad read, thinking that he was running man-zero blitz.
Nope.
Forcing me to kick a field goal to try to take a 2-possession lead, but field goals are hard in this game. Back on defense, I admittedly play a little bit too much prevent, as he hits me over the middle of the field with the exact same slant route to get right down the field in 2 plays before my safety puts an end to all that shit. And I told you field goals are hard.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
He gets the ball in the second half too, and he's still coming out under center in that single back formation, so we're going to continue to just spread the defensive line, as I still feel comfortable that these outside cornerbacks can do a good job in maintaining the outside edge, as he only gets 3 yards on the next run play. On the next play, I'm able to the open side of the field, and you can tell he's not having a lot of success against his coverages. His entire offense devolves into screen plays and running from the goal line on 3rd and inches. On the next play, he comes out in the Wildcat, and he doesn't get much there either, as we shut that down. Before he goes to a halfback screen on the next play, and he is having success as he's going down the field on me, but I don't really feel like this type of offense is sustainable. On the next play, he comes out in that same single back formation and tries to run a bench switch concept on me, but you can see when I stop the video right here that everything is absolutely locked down by this cover 3, as the only real play that he can throw to is the running back as this check down, and I'm all over it. So I step away just for a half a second to try to bait him to throwing there, and that's exactly what he does.
Got him!
As we get the interception and the takeaway. And now it's time to put this game away, as he's still coming out in obvious cover 0 blitzes. So I go back to the shock H option, only this time I have enough time to set up properly, as I motion snap the B receiver so that I can pick up this extra defender.
Break yourself, fool!
And to my surprise, he doesn't throw it out of bounds for the first time this entire game. And now, since it's almost the fourth quarter, my opponent is getting desperate as he's coming out an empty backfield look. We go with that Mabel concept one more time, but this heart flat smells something coming into his area. As he gets the interception and ends the game with a pick six.
See ya.
As we pitch a shutout and our defense literally scored more points than his entire offense. So give this defense a try and let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Other than that, if you guys want to check out some of the other videos that I mentioned earlier, I'll have them pop it up on screen. And that's it. Thanks for watching, man. My shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.